Yeah. Hi guys, we are live. So we have cameras here. Dorothy, we are there.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I was trying to say where. Hello.
Hi everyone, we are live now with Habuyta and we are hosting Dorothy Smith from Bread and Bake and we are so excited we are traveling to Colombia. Yahoo! And we are going to have the best sourdough in the world. I'm going to tell you,
That's
my
true.
husband, he said that it's the best bread he's ever tasted before, right?
That's
I
good
told
to
you that.
know. Yes, you told me.
Yeah, he's approving. So, in order to really be on time, because we don't want to, hold you too long this live show, we want to put the bread already in the oven, and then we're gonna talk about all the process and amazing stories that we have for you, Dorothy.
Okay, so the first
Yeah.
thing I have here, the bread the dough that has been already in long fermentation for 72 hours, so it's ready to bake. We will use parchment paper. Remove the dough. We are gonna add on top a little bit of rice flour
Rice flour. Why do you use
Yeah.
rice flour?
because it's a lighter flour, fine grinded, and that is gonna help us to score the bread better.
Okay.
So we cover the bread with flour, and then we are gonna start scoring the bread. Why we are doing this? One reason is that it's gonna look better and beautiful. You can make every design you want.
A little bit here.
Okay, this opening are going this design is gonna open a little bit later. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna make another one here. See?
Do you do always the same shape, the same
No, I would say
decoration?
it goes with the flow. No. And also every bread is different because the dough behave different. So sometimes it's too soft to do some flour, sometimes it's harder, so you can do difficult figures. And right now the big opening is gonna be here. So the bread is gonna expand over here. The bread is ready. We are gonna bring our dough oven. We have to make one. We have to be creative, right? Because we have couple issues with the oven.
Yeah.
Now
We'll
be
tell you all about it in a
careful.
couple of
Yes.
minutes. We just want to make, to
Exactly.
put it inside and then we have time to talk.
Be careful, I'm gonna open the oven. And please close the oven. Thank you. Now we are that's
Whoa.
oh,
It's
we are gonna put it here. And we will add some ice. Could you please bring me some ice?
sure.
And the idea is that we are going to provide enough steam to the bread in order to get a better rice.
So you put it underneath the parchment.
Yeah, then we are going to add the bread and put the lid, oops,
Wow, it looks so.
the lid on top, and then it's going to go to the oven for 20 minutes. In the oven, we already have some, thank you, containers with water. So we are gonna recreate a steam shower. We're gonna add 20 minutes.
20 minutes
Yes.
on 450
Degrees.
degrees.
That's correct.
Fahrenheit. Okay, now we have time to talk. Yay! Yay!
Exactly.
Mm.
Now
Yeah.
we are gonna make the dough to prepare the bread.
Yeah, but before that, hold on. a second.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're from Colombia.
Yes.
You have a very interesting journey. You came from Colombia to the U.S. You are a very educated woman, I would say, also strong and very,
Powerful.
powerful, yes. And yeah, you started in the corporate world. You came to the U.S. And you also, you was in the corporate world.
Yes, there are a couple of stories behind that.
Yes, yes. I know it's too long, but make it a little bit shorter.
To make it shorter, yes, I have to pivot several times in my life in order to get what I wanted. First, I finished my high school when I was just 15 years old. I had to start thinking what I'm gonna do. My passion for machinery, motors, electricity, I said, well, no, I'm gonna go to that world. I did it. I finished my electromechanics engineer, but it was a disaster because at that time, it's difficult that a woman can enter to a field that is completely managed by men. And it was not possible. Then I switched to accounting and finance, which was amazing. And also, although I thought that mechanics are not going to be anything related to me, that knowledge helped me to grow up and also go up really fast through my career as an accountant and finance because I entered to the manufacturing field. When I arrived to the US, that was an additional skill that I had to offer. First, I was a subject matter expert in accounting, international accounting. I was able to provide translation of international financial statements into the US ones. I spoke Spanish, and on top of that, I understand the manufacturing world. So that helped me a lot.
So how did you really ended up, with your thriving business, Bread and Bake? Bread and Bake with the best, I'm telling you, it's the best bread in St. Louis.
Well, when I came to the US, one of the first things that I missed was the bread and fresh food. That was the first thing. In Colombia, we have a variety of fruits, vegetables, breads, and they are fresh. You can go, doesn't matter if you are in the office working or in your house, you can go to the store and buy fresh bread, which here is difficult, almost impossible. That was something that I started to do when I was stressed at work. I always arrive to my house to bake. So
it's like therapy. I know it's for me as well. When I cook, it's like a therapy for me. So
baking
I
is
guess
an art.
it's the same for you.
Baking is an art. I learned that skill from my grandmother. She teach me how to do it, and for me it was something amazing. So it's a family tradition. And when my neighbors start to smell the fresh bread, they say, "Oh, what is going on?" At that time, I had a position very demanding. I usually was working 22 hours sometimes in order to reach the goals of the company. I had to go straight for 36, 40 hours, which is really complicated. I was starting to, I would say my health start to give me some issues. So one of my neighbors told me, "Why you don't sell the bread? Your bread is delicious and unique." I said, "Well, that is a hobby. That's not my business." But at one point, I said, "Well, that start to like doing its way." I would start to thinking, well, maybe that is gonna allow me some freedom. Maybe I'm I'm gonna be able to plan more things. I have a niece, she's 11 years old, and we have shared, well, her whole life, of course, and she's very important, and we educate her to understand that family is first. Last year, for Halloween, I was not able to go with her for the trick or treat, and she told me, hey, but you always told me that family is first. What happened this year? You can't do it, right? Because work is important. But family is not first for you. As soon as she told me that, wow, that shake me and said like, okay, I have to do something. And I requested all the I would say resources that they were offered, and I just resigned, recovered my health, and start my business.
And we're glad. We're so happy about it. Yes, we are happy, and I guess, you know, this is your destiny.
Yes.
And it's also challenging, I guess.
It is. It's
Very.
not easy. And also, a lot of people was telling me, are you sure what you're gonna do? Are you sure? Because you are gonna leave stability. You are gonna leave your monthly income and just for nothing. I said, well, I know it's hard, but okay, are you sure that you want it? He said, yeah, I want it. I want my family back. I want time to share. I want to do the things that I'm enjoying. I want to do it. And well, of course, I was sure that that's gonna bring me more working hours because I have to bake. I'm gonna be the purchasing lady. I'm gonna be the accounting, the owner, the CEO, the CFO, and everything.
Not to mention that you wake up at 4 a.m. I know that.
Sometimes at 4, sometimes
3
a.m. Yes.
Okay, what do we have here?
We have flour.
What's that? What kind of flour?
That is a bread flour mixed with, that is 90% of bread flour plus 10% of wheat flour. Why I mix it? Because the wheat is gonna add some strength to the dough.
So you buy it like in any grocery store, no problem?
Well, you can make the bread with any type of flour, but it depends on the strength of the flour. That is something that you need to, because not every batch has the same strength. I mean, you have to taste how much water can your flour absorb. Then every time you need to adjust your recipe.
So it's about experience, I guess.
Yes.
So you learned a lot from your grandma, and you also, I know you told me that every weekend you're like, that's what you do in Colombia, like you gather every weekend with your family, and there's always like a bread, like a
Correct.
Real good bread, fresh.
Real bread, yes.
Usually you bake it or do you buy it?
Always I was fighting with my cousins, with everybody, because I want to be in the kitchen. My grandma had a special technique, so she told me how to learn to understand the dough.
Okay,
Which is
can you
something
show us that?
For sure.
Yeah, let's
The
go.
first thing that we're gonna do is
You're lucky to.
Yes, you are. The first thing that we are gonna use, and by the way, you can do this in a mixer. However, in the last piece of the bread has to be, you have to use your hands, because that's the only way that you are gonna know and feel the dough. So here is, we can do this. We're gonna try to make a hole over here. This is the water on top. Okay. And here we are gonna start allowing the flour. Okay. We're gonna start mixing. Oh! Well,
I guess your grandma.
did not find. Well, usually I don't make just one bread.
No, yeah. But
So-
what about this? Did your grandma use this kind of?
No,
What
that
did
is
you?
US technology. No, we use just our hands. And this is a type of when you want to make bread here, you have a lot of tools. And this one is really good because it helps you to mix the dough very well. Well, maybe this is not the example, but yes. So once you have that, we are gonna start to see. Okay, yes, I know. Okay. When this is kind of mixed, we are gonna start adding the starter.
So what's the starter? Can you explain
Starter,
us?
Yes, it's a mix of flour and salt. That's it.
Flour and salt.
Yes, and it goes through a process that is gonna be fermented. You can start a starter with just flour and water
Water.
for 7 days. Now you
7 days.
Yes.
So
mix
you have it
every
ready, like you
single day.
have it like ready for
Oh
constantly.
yes, this starter has been with me for 5 years
Wow.
here in the US, but she came from Colombia. So we are talking of maybe a 50 years old
Wow.
starter, maybe. I'm not sure how long my grandma have it, but yes, it's there. Okay. And now we are gonna add the starter. This is something that is live. You are gonna, well, of course you want to put everything here. And let me see how many minutes do we have? We have just 7. Okay. Our bread that is in the oven should already rise enough and have the openings that we want. So in 7 minutes, we are gonna remove the lid. And can you see something over there?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Okay. And then I think that we are gonna need a little.
So you need a lot of passion
more.
for doing this.
Ah,
I don't know. It's like
well, I'm
Yes.
not a patient woman.
no.
No,
How come?
I am not. It's just like this is something that I learned when I was a little girl, and it's something that I love. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that we are gonna need more water. If
Is it
you
enough
can
or
help me.
more?
Yes, I think that I will need a little bit more. Because the dough behaves according to your environment. So this
Ooh.
recipe, yes. So this recipe, it was made based on what I will use in the kitchen or in my home. However, I think that we will need a little bit more water here. Okay.
Whoever wanna we have this camera that is rotating like
Ah,
300.
following you.
Yeah, it's following me. Sorry about that. But if you have any questions to Dorothy or me or Chris, just ask. We are here to answer your questions. And also, Dorothy, can you tell us a little bit about the challenges coming to the U.S. comparing to, you know, what you've been, how different it is here, you know,
Ah, it's
food-wise,
complicated.
bread-wise. you know,
Well,
how is the how is the bread in Bread Co, for example?
well,
Not mentioning Bread Co, but
um,
I like the bread.
in the US,
Yes.
you can find different type of breads.
Yes.
However,
I mean, I like their sandwiches. Really, really.
Oh,
good.
they have amazing with the croissants. The almond and chocolate croissants are delicious.
Yeah.
But
And
the
it seems
bread,
like really good. Their
Oh,
bread
yeah.
are really
Yeah.
good. So what's the difference?
the difference is that sometimes the companies they spike the dough in order to expedite the process. That means they add yeast, commercial yeast, to the bread. Still, the bread is gonna have some of the benefits, but not all of them.
So the yeast is the problem, or
It's not a problem. It's like it's gonna expedite the process, and it doesn't allow to the starter to develop all the properties. So the sourdough, for example, it has lactobacillus. It has several benefits, and when you add yeast, you don't allowing the process to continue.
So you don't
That's
use
what-
yeast. You use only 3 ingredients. It's amazing. You know?
I just have flour, water, and salt to nourish your soul.
Oh my God, it's amazing how from 3 ingredients you make such a.
Yeah, you see, those are the ingredients. Of course, the salt is the last ingredient because you need that first. Everything is together. You see how it has transformed so far, and in couple minutes while we check the bread,
Yeah.
this is gonna change. You are gonna see it.
Wow, it looks like
So,
much better now.
do you want to touch it?
Touch.
You are gonna feel
Oh,
how
it's
hard
sticky.
it is, and it's sticky. Correct. We are gonna leave it over here
Okay.
to the side, so in a couple minutes we can take.
So where do you cook? Where do you bake from usually?
It depends.
Okay.
If it is for my husband,
Yeah.
in the house.
Okay.
If that is for my customers, in the kitchen, the commercial kitchen.
Where?
The commercial kitchen is located in the high school for St. Monica Church. It's located in the intersection of 270 and Olive.
Yeah.
That church become a commissary kitchen like 1 month ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Good luck.
that was-
Congratulations. I mean.
It has been amazing because of course it's close to my house.
Oh, good. Good.
And also the idea is to help some people that want to scale the business to a commercial one, because there are some challenges when you want to follow your passion but you don't know what to do.
And how did you learn about all the industry standards and certification?
When I burn myself.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes.
We are
Yes.
gonna
Believe
put
me, I have.
this on the side
Okay. It's here.
a little bit. Yep. I'm gonna wash my hands
Can I take it off?
because yes, please. We are gonna need to be ready for the bread.
So, what else? What else?
We are
I
gonna-
know that. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
so we are gonna wait a little bit here so the gluten start to develop. And you will see how the dough change.
Okay. What's gonna change? The color?
The color is gonna be the same, but the structure, what we are looking for is a window panel. A window panel is when you stretch the dough, and you are gonna see, well, not now, but you are gonna see that this can stretch, and you can see through the dough.
Oh. Okay.
That is what I'm looking for.
Oh,
It's
20
ready.
minutes. You hear that noise? Okay.
Yes. So well.
Okay.
Me, I need to
I'm not moving.
pass over here. Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna take it out.
Yes. We're gonna remove the lid first. And also, as you can see, a lot of steam. And The bread is gonna be there for 15 minutes more.
So we have 15 minutes.
We have 15 minutes, yes.
What are we going to do now? Do you need to do anything else
We
for
are
the
gonna
bread?
we are gonna wait 5
To
minutes.
wait, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so now I want you to talk a little bit about the resources that you get from the community here in St. Louis, because I know that you participate in a couple of programs.
Mhm.
And yeah, let us know a little bit where we can find you, where we can buy a product from.
Sure. You can buy my product online. 90% of my sales are online through my website www.breadandbake.com. And also my breads are available at the Trolley Stop Bakery. It's an artisan bakery that is located in Chesterfield, right after 141 and Overolive. I was able to
Trolley.
have
Let's talk a little bit about Trolley.
okay.
Trolley. Can you tell us a little bit what's Trolley is?
Trolley is a co-op bakery. We have right now we are 5 artisans that we prepare our products to offer to the customers, and it has been a really good opportunity to be there because I can expand the market and also show everybody what are my products, that all of them are no preservatives and additives free. Of course, if you need to buy it, you need to wake up early, because sometimes I came with the breads and at 8 a.m. I don't have more. So it has been a really good experience, a successful one. I have received a lot of compliments from the customers, and yeah, that made me really feel happy and proud of what I have achieved so far.
Yeah, so the idea is to put your product there and they sell it for you. And then you can check the market and also understand better the customers and
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people trying to find. Well, of course, everybody is aware of what we eat, and sometimes it's not the best food. But there are a lot of people finding places that can offer products like mine that are healthy. That, for example, the sourdough is helping with the low glycemic bread, because the lactic acid that is inside is helping you to not have those peaks that you usually have, and also helping your gut, and is a bread that is highly digestible, because some of the gluten, some of the starch have been already destroyed for the lactobacillus, and is going to help you to absorb the nutrients, vitamins, and all the good things that the bread has inside.
And what about Square One Bootcamp? Let us know a little
Well,
bit about it.
with Cortex, I started the program with them. I was offered to do just the boot camp because I have some knowledge and also have some really good basis to start the business. However, I'm sure that every resource is needed, so I decided to start it from
Yeah,
the
but what
beginning.
is it? This program? I don't
That
know.
is a program that Cortex has for small businesses to help them to grow, to help them to understand what is going to be an owner of a business, to develop your skills in all the areas: marketing, accounting, sales, and to understand that when you are a business owner, you need to manage your business and understand the business, because maybe you want to sell 10 products, but you need to understand then maybe just 3 or 4 of them are gonna be profitable.
Yeah, but I have like you have every once a week, you know, you have only with the food entrepreneurs.
Yes, well, there are I would say two sessions. On Mondays, the session is for everybody. In that group are included entrepreneurs for food, services, also manufacturing, advanced manufacturing companies. And that piece on Mondays for everybody. Then on Tuesdays, the food entrepreneurs, we go to Propel Kitchens when Chef Bill is our mentor and he is teaching us how to grow, what should we do with our products, how is gonna be a menu organized in order to provide to the customer what the customer is looking for.
Amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And do you go also to events and festivals? And let us know about it. Also,
Well,
I see your book here.
Before Bread and Bake started, I wanted to test the market and also verify that I have customers for my product. So in 2023, I went to the International Festival of Nations. I had a booth there, and I asked to the festival that, well, what is going to be the recommendations regarding quantities to have in the festival. At that time, my mother, my brother was here. They were here, and my sister that also live here. We went to the festival with a product that we thought we will sell that day. We sold out in 2 hours. So my sister went to the house, brought my products, and we sold out again.
Oof.
So on Saturday night, we were baking until 4 a.m., all of us, in order to have some product because we didn't have anything else. So that was the proof that yes. Additional to the bread, I offer also cakes. But my cakes, they don't have high amounts of sugar. I try to replace the sugar
It's
for
good.
the sweetness. Yes, of
I
course,
like it.
for the sweetness of the fruits.
Yeah.
And I don't, well, yes, I have decorations, but they are not heavy decorations of icing or butter. They are decorations, for example, with chocolate, really high quality chocolate, or
Colombia.
with rice, of course, or also with rice paper, because I love sweets, but I don't want a lot of them in one piece. And also my cakes are small, so the portions are gonna be a standard portion, no a big one. It's gonna be a standard. And for Christmas, we have the Christmas cake that is a tradition in Colombia. That is a port wine cake that we are macerating the fruits, the dry fruits, for 6 months, and we add it to the cake.
Really?
And that is a mix of flavors, complex flavors. It's delicious. It's amazing.
I want to go to your website
So-
right now to see that.
Well,
Do you have
not
a
right
picture?
now.
No?
No, not
Not
right
yet?
now. But next week, I'm gonna open pre-orders for.
No, but do you
Okay.
have like a... Where can I see how the cake looks like?
You are gonna see it next week in the website. Not yet, because that is the cake that we sell for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm curious. to
And
see
of
that.
course, we just have 100 units. We'll have more because it's a long process. But I can tell you
So
that
be
it's
sure
delicious.
to be... Yeah, be sure to be... Again, you said next week.
Next week.
Next
Yes,
week.
next week.
Pre-orders.
Exactly. So also I offer different type of breads, like the cheese bread that is.
Oh, and I tasted your challah bread.
Oh yeah, the challah bread. Yes.
Oh my god, it was
The-
amazing. Amazing, and she got so many compliments from all of my friends and family. They were obsessed about it.
Yeah, I didn't think that the challah bread was the same type of bread that we ate in Colombia. In Colombia, we name it braided bread. That is simple bread that we ate.
No,
over
you
there.
said breaded.
Yes.
Breaded bread.
Because it has
Yes.
a bread on top.
Yeah.
So because I started doing that bread because one friend of my husband, he's Jewish, and he'll be, why you don't do that? And say like, well, that should be complicated. When I saw the recipe, I said, I know how to do that. And he told me, well, but the bread is really complicated. I said, no, it's not. I said, I don't believe you. I can do it. Of course, this is the same bread. And at that time, I realized that all the cultures, we have something in common regarding bread. You can name it whatever you want.
People
but it's
connect
exactly
over bread.
bread, yes.
Over food, but
Over
over
food,
bread,
but
it's like
over bread.
thousands of
Exactly.
years ago. You know,
Yeah,
right? It's over.
yeah, the origin of the bread. Well, that is not clear yet. If everybody said that it's in the ancient Egypt, according to the science, the oldest bread found in Egypt was in the 1500s before Christ. However, like 10 years ago, they found some traces of bread in Switzerland for 3600 before Christ.
Really?
So
Wow.
we know that it's an ancient bread.
I bet it wasn't fresh anymore.
I know. It was a little bit hard, but just a little bit.
What about it? She's amazing. I love her smile.
Well, and that's the thing. That is kind of an issue because when I'm taking pictures, I'm gonna add the salt here.
Okay, now we add the salt.
Yeah, we're gonna do something.
Yeah, now it's more solid.
Okay,
like
try now, and you see that it's a
Yeah.
little bit stretchy. So we are gonna add the salt. And I was telling you, my smile sometimes is, I don't know, when you are telling me smile. When you are telling me smile, I'm laughing. So my pictures are not the best because you are gonna find that I'm opening my mouth like because I'm smiling.
You are smiling.
Like now, yes.
Yes.
So what we are gonna try to do is to mix the salt there, and also we are gonna start the kneading process.
So what about your book? You see? Can I show?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can show it, please.
Okay. So we have here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
This is a beautiful anthology that Gabriela Arellano and Esmeralda Aron invited me to be part of this project. The name of the anthology is Calladitas Rising.
So do you still? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Calladitas Rising name is relating to a common phrase that we have yesterday I was signing some books and I learned that not just is a phrase in Latin America. It's also in Germany and other countries, they have the same phrase. It means that when a woman is silent, it's gonna be prettier.
Oh my God.
And that is,
Shut up.
That is why we decided, no, we are gonna speak up. We are gonna tell what we think and we are gonna speak when we want. But that's true.
Okay. So.
At least in Colombia, when there are some habits that, for example, if you are not agree with something that maybe your husband said, okay, who cares? You have to be silent. Which is something that we don't want, that our generations continue to do it. And that's why we wrote this book. We are 32 authors and all of us wrote stories that sometimes are really complicated. However, we have the strength to overcome to those difficulties and get to the path that is gonna help us to get whatever we want. Because it should be like that. It should be like that.
Wow, it's so satisfying to see you knitting.
That's relaxing.
It's I don't know.
Do
it's
you
like
want to
satisfying
try?
No, it's just satisfying to see you.
Yes.
I want to buy.
You want to eat.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, and we have here already ready all this cheese platter. Oh my God, I'm just waiting. You see?
Wow.
After we
We
ate,
need the bread right now.
after we had the Nutella with the bread.
Oh, tell the story, please.
Oh my God, yes. So, oh my
We are almost
God.
ready. Okay, I'm gonna take the temperature. Can we move
Look at that.
everything?
No, we can't see it.
Okay,
So-
we are gonna check the temperature.
So you need this?
Yes, please. We're gonna move things around. Could you please pass the thermometer, please?
What do you need? The
The
thermometer?
thermometer. Yeah. Thank you, because always your sourdough internal temperature should be 205.
Okay. Can you come here to do it?
Yes. Give me a second. I'm gonna
So
move it over.
Dorothy is going to upload the recipe and all the instructions in the Habuyta app. Yes. Right, Dorothy?
Yes, I will do it later.
Of course. Not
And
now.
I don't know if you can see here, we have 207, so the bread is ready.
Woo.
To be sure, we are gonna take the temperature
Oh, it looks so
in
good.
this plate. Yep, the bread is ready. Now your husband is gonna come. I knew
Yeah,
it.
I noticed you were going to come now. He showed up.
Yeah, exactly. So this little baby, pass that container, please, the glass one. Yeah. This little baby is gonna stay here
Okay.
for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's gonna go as a bulk fermentation for 3 hours.
I have a question.
So-
Why do you use this?
Because this panettone, this material is gonna allow the dough to have the enough humidity, but still it's gonna release it, the one that is not necessary.
This material is important?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah, because if you can use whatever you want. You can use plastic,
Yeah, but it's...
but if you use plastic, when you remove the bread, you are gonna see water around. That's the reason.
Okay.
And then this dough is gonna go to the refrigerator tonight until tomorrow around noon. Then you are gonna shape the bread and put it in that panet.
Like
And then
to
you
do,
are gonna
yeah.
have another bread, and
And
here
then the process is...
it's gonna stay for 72 hours.
Wow.
I can leave you this one, so I want to see your baking skills.
Woo. I don't know. I know your bread is amazing. Why ruining it? I don't know why.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the bread.
Yes, that's the bread, and I want to talk to you a little bit more. If I can ask you more questions.
Go
because-
ahead.
Because that's it. We can eat. That's it.
Well, it's too hot.
It's
Yeah.
too hot.
Well,
Not for me.
I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something. Yes. Usually the bread is gonna develop a deep flavor if you let it cool.
Aw.
But so far doesn't happen in my house, because as soon as I take it off from the oven, my husband cut it. So
So we can wait a little bit.
we can wait a little
Talk,
bit.
talk.
Okay.
I can tell you
But
that
yeah,
the
the
smell and
smells.
aroma. And did you use the? You know, you told me
Oh well,
something
this
about.
one, I told your husband that today he's gonna taste a different bread.
Yeah. So tell us
So
about it a little
this
bit.
one, it has, he's smiling, he's happy. This bread, it has a malt that has been toasted with chocolate and coffee. So you are gonna find, I think that you
Sounds
smell-
good, huh?
I think that you smell it.
You're
Put it in
invited.
the oven.
By the way, we're in my house. You're invited to come.
You can
if you-
invite your
if you
3
can
more
come.
people.
You know?
Yes, but we have, why not?
Yeah. You can have a bite. Not more
Half a
than that.
bite.
Yeah, half a bite.
Yeah, but
So we're in my house. This is my kitchen. So we tried the oven 2 days ago.
Yes.
just to make sure that we are, she wanted it to be, let us know how it works, with the steaming,
Okay, yes. Usually to
so-
get a beautiful bread, because the bread should be beautiful and delicious. So you have to have those two combinations. So in order to make the right rise of the bread, you need to have a lot of steam during the first 10 minutes. That is going to allow the bread to expand and develop that last piece of flavors. And after that, you are going to remove the steam. If you are doing an open baking means that you put your bread without any additional container on top. We have to be creative today
yeah, because
because the oven, this is a convection oven, so it has a fan. Although we didn't use the fan has some holes and some gaps that the steam was releasing from those holes.
yeah, it wasn't
So,
sealed, like completely
Yeah.
sealed, and then it
we
wasn't
couldn't
good enough.
do it. So I said, well,
So, like entrepreneurs, they need to solve problems. We solved the problem.
We
so
did
we
it.
put it like in
the small pan that she had, and it works.
it worked. You see?
So you don't need special tools to make a bread in your oven. You can do
Yay.
it.
Way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, that's a great story.
Well, I was sure what I wanted. And we had that conversation before. I'm Catholic, but I feel and I know that when you have a goal, you have a plan, you are gonna get it.
Yeah, and we both know that.
Yes.
So that's
You
what
are-
we wanted to say, to encourage you, to encourage other food entrepreneurs, home cooks that would like to start their business. This is really important.
Yes.
Don't give up.
No.
And this is an example. You're a good example, like a living example to all these
Yeah.
challenges and the long journey that you've been through. And still, you're
Every day you have a new challenge. But yes, that's the idea. And that is your strength to overcome any challenge. You want to do that? I'm gonna do it. And also I don't have kids, but that is a great example for my niece, a great example for any kid in the world. I'm really glad when sometimes I am in the festivals and the kids, they taste the bread, they say, I don't want it. But then I said, this is delicious, mommy, can you make one? And she said, no, we are gonna take the information and we are gonna do it. And because this one is something that not just now, always in every single company that I have worked, I have a team and I always tell them, you need to do what you really love and you like. Because that is super important. You can do it and also I help some of the members of my team to move internally to the departments that they feel comfortable, that they feel happy. If you are not happy, if you don't like what you are doing, you have to go and pursue your goal because that will make you happy. And I can tell you right now, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I follow my dreams.
I am jealous.
I have. You are happy
Yeah,
as well.
I'm happy.
You
I'm
are
happy.
happy
I'm
as
joking.
well.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're busy. You're a very, very busy
Oh,
woman.
yeah. However, I always have time for my family, although I'm busy. I always have time to be happy. I always have time for me.
Yeah. That's good. That's really, really good. And so ingredients, do you have like problems with ingredients here? Like that. We talked
Well,
about coffee.
Oh no, coffee's another story.
I know, it's
Coffee's
not
another
sourdough.
story. Well, yeah, coffee, of course. Yes. I'm drinking the coffee that I like because when my mom comes to the US, the luggage is full of coffee from Colombia. So
What else does she bring?
Before I was baking every day, she brought us every single bread from Colombia, uh, the desserts that we have, the dessert that we have there. Yeah, always my mom came with 2 suitcases full of food, Colombian food, always. But right now that I'm baking my own arequipe. Arequipe is kind of a thick caramel that we use in several of our preparations. So now that I'm doing that, well, no, this time she she packed several of my breads and she's eating my bread because oh no, your bread is better.
Oh, I'm sure. And what about specialty stores? Do you find any ingredients
Well,
from
yes,
Colombia?
yes. The international stores always have.
Where? We
is
want to
the
know. We want to go there.
Global Foods.
Global
My-
food market.
Yes, my favorite is Global
Kirkwood.
Foods.
Yeah.
Kirkwood, yes, because we can find a lot of Colombian products there.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, after the years, now I'm able to prepare my food using the local ingredients. Although at the beginning, tomato for me tasted different, but I understood, and now I'm making every single dish that I want with the local ingredients. If I don't find something, I am creative.
Yeah. And what about the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce?
The Hispanic Chamber, it has been, well, it is a really good resource because they help you to, well, they have a monthly networking event and the last Thursday of the month, and it has been a really good help because I'm gonna confess something, I'm not really good in networking. And I was, oh no, I don't want to speak. I don't want.
Nobody wants that. I think everybody feels like that.
It's really hard.
You know, it's hard.
However, nobody's gonna know that I'm selling bread if I don't tell them. So,
Yeah.
I,
So the Hispanic
I-
Chamber of Commerce is a really, really good resource.
yes, it is.
Yeah. So try this out.
And I would say there are a lot of resources, but we just need to ask for resources.
Oh yeah. Ask me.
And- exactly. and
This is
for
why
example, the
we're here
kitchen.
in Habuyta.
Yeah, for example, the kitchen. I remember that I was in the middle of one of my classes. Miss Portia, she was our mentor in the FIRS program. And she told us, you need to ask for resources or find them. You are going to have a lot of resources. At that time, I was struggling with the kitchen. I went to every single kitchen, but a church kitchen, they can grant that my breads for 72 hours in cold fermentation, they are not going to be contaminated. Because several people were sharing the same kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, then what? What I'm going to do? So I'm starting to see what I have around. And every single church, it has a kitchen. Every single one.
Yes.
So I went to check how many do I have.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the religion. So I spoke with the person in charge and I said, like, okay, oh, the story. I'm doing this, and I want this. Some of them say no. Some of them they say yes. Some of them, Santa Monica told me, sure, Father Sebastian is the best. He told me, okay, we don't have experience, but how we can do it? I said, we can do it together. And the idea is that more people that are interested in the food industry, they don't do it just because they don't know how to operate a commercial oven. I didn't know either, but that is what I'm trying to do. So help them to go and understand how is the process.
Yeah.
Everything has to be organized. Everything has to be sanitized. Everything has to go through the health department controls, but it's not difficult. It's easy, just follow the process and it's not difficult.
Amazing. Is it cold enough?
No, it's not cold, but we can go.
No.
We can go through.
Wait. Next show, before I forget. Next show, before we eat, and then I forget, I'm going
Go
to
there.
eat it all here because that's what happened last time. So next show we're going to have December 1st, Narishka Cruz. She's from
Puerto Rico.
no, I know, but yeah, she's from Puerto Rico. Heco and
Hecho en casa.
yeah.
Hecho en
Thank you,
casa.
thank you. For and it's gonna be amazing. She's specialized in sofritos, and she's going to demonstrate some kind of fries. Also, how does it called? Like arroz con
Oh, arroz con gandules.
Yes,
Yeah, that is
yes,
a
yes,
popular
yes.
food in
And
Puerto Rico.
I don't know what else, but it's gonna be
Okay.
amazing
A fun.
show.
So I'm gonna be
Live
here,
December 1st.
ready to taste it. Wow.
And if you would like to be featured in one of our live show, don't forget we have a form you can apply. It's on the screen right now. Yes, you can just scan the barcode. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay, we're gonna start right now.
Yeah, we need a knife.
We need a knife. Can somebody please help us with the knife? Thank you.
Here.
Thank you. Okay.
Let me grab some.
Do you need any help with somebody to taste it?
Well, yeah, we need help.
Oh, look at
As
this
you
cheese
can
coming
see,
out.
yes, the bread is hard. And you can see how is the texture of the bread.
Ooh, wow, wow, wow.
Ooh. You can see it, and you can see the crumb.
Wow.
It smells delicious. I'm sure you can see the steam. And that is a sourdough bread. It has crust. Sure, and you can see the
Yeah, you like it?
blisters
You're
over here.
happy
Yeah.
about the
Yes.
results here today?
Yes.
Good.
Now I need that you take a piece and let me know what you think.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely.
But I told you is hot.
I'm gonna put some cheese.
Okay.
Right? Or without first.
As you prefer.
Why not?
Delicious.
Thank you. And thank you for having me here
Mm,
and invite me to your show.
the cheese is melting because it's, oh my god,
It's not warm, it's hot.
it's good. I like it. Mm-hmm. Yes? You can have some, this is for the butter. Alright.
The reason why you shouldn't cut a bread hot is because pieces of the bread are gonna be here, but I know it's delicious.
The one next to the butter, yeah.
You don't want?
Yes, of course.
You too.
Yeah, if I can, yeah.
You want Nutella, I know.
I want to try the jelly. What's that, strawberry?
Strawberry.
Well, but I want to wash my hands first.
Okay, go. So good.
I know it.
What do you say, Chris?
The breeze is crazy good. Yeah, this is awesome. I've never had fresh sourdough.
Okay, so now Dorothy is gonna taste and let us know if it's really good. And then, yeah,
Okay.
we'll see you in December. But not before she's gonna tell us what's.
No, I can tell you the rest it's good. I can tell you right now. Because what you need is crunchy, chewy texture inside. That is how
It's
you
amazing.
know that it's a
Yeah.
royal bread.
We need a wine. We need wine.
And what about the picture eating the bread? Nobody want a picture after that.
Come here. Okay, we are having a party here, and we are lucky. We're gonna have a wine. And you guys, thank you for joining us. And see you in December with Narishka Cruz from Puerto Rico. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for joining.
Sign up now to
Bye.
experience the taste of home and travel the world without a passport.